What was that?
Did you see that?
Was that the primary buffer panel?
It did seem to resemble...
Did the primary buffer panel just fall off my Gorham ship for no apparent reason?
This landing is gonna get pretty interesting.
Define interesting.
Oh God, we're all gonna die?
This is the captain. We have a little problem with our entry sequence, so we may experience some slight turbulence and then explode.
On screen.
Hello. Welcome to a Tuesday night. What is this? What day is it? What time is it? What year is it? Here's me just popping the tape on the box. Using whatever sharp implement is to hand. So tonight, last night of the Build for Hope fundraising. So, see how we go. Gonna hang out, build some Lego. Got a new little mixed up playlist just for tonight for Moana and Merida BrickHeadz. Got a bunch of alien weaponry from New Zealand for the Polynesian flavor, and we've got a bunch of Scottish bands. So that's the vibe tonight. Bag 2. Bag 1. Now I'm gonna guess, have they just labeled everything for Merida bag 2 and everything that's for Moana bag 1? Yep. So all of that's 1. All of that's 1. Wow, that's a lot of orange. So all the bag 2's can go away. And we are going to be using instructions. Oh, and what I should have done before I opened this up. See, I've cut the tape at this end.
Let's get started. Let's get right in there.
Let's just get right in there.
Oh, man. Oh, look at this. Man, how do you guys open your Lego boxes?
And that was Kraigles on his Raid Train stream, ripping right into a box for the trolling. Alright, let me grab a tray. A tray would come in handy. I don't need the keyboard to build Lego. But we are going to open up bag 1. Bag 1. The team has raised over $4,800 so far. Today is the last day, so I'll be closing my campaign down tonight after stream. There'll be a few streamers over in America still going until what would be my Wednesday morning. But yeah, great job all around with the fundraising across about 21-ish. I think it's about 21 streamers in the makers and crafting and brick building categories. So good job all around. Everyone's got different goals, different incentives. I've been putting people's names on a brick for any donation. For a $10 donation, name on the border tiles around the Tranquil Garden set that I built on the raid train. And turn the music down a teensy bit. What else have I doing? I've got a couple $2 donations where you can make me stop and sort all the pieces for 5 minutes, either by color or by shape and type. And then, of course, if someone really wanted to have fun, you could do one followed by the other. So sort it and now resort it. But we'll click over on this screen to the instruction book that I have up on my screen. So we start with Moana. Bag 1. We have tipped out bag 1. So far, so good. Yeah, I don't know if I would want to try a BrickHead as a no instructions guessing game. I'll leave that to other sets. And one moment while I have some water. It's quite warm here, even at 9:15 at night. Yellow round 2x2 plate. Step 3. So what's... this is the layers in the... like her belt and skirt. Ooh. Printed piece. Love the printed parts in BrickHead sets. I'm guessing this will be the plain red brick.
I want a herb garden.
I want a herb garden. And I don't know if this is an intentional choice, but using the round bricks in the middle means you do get contact behind all of these bricks for support. Nothing's going to collapse inwards, but you've also got gaps, so it's not like fully solid and heavy. There's a printed brick. I'm on fire. Are you on fire? 6 of the, as I call it, BrickHead brick around the build here. He's on fire. Two dark turquoise 2x2 bricks. And running to a message over here. One moment. What was I doing over on this tab? Oh, yes, that's right. Refunding channel points from last stream if I remembered to do that or not. Let's have a look. Did I remember? No. Reject all and refund. There we go. Everyone's play money is back. Right, then it gets another yellow round plate. This is a pattern in a lot of BrickHeadz. They'll have the square bricks and then a round plate for the spacer. So I've already got some down here as well. And then you get a pink brick for the brain. Always a brain. Even in the BrickHead that Kuma designed for me. Pink brick inside for the brain. That was step 9. Now for step 10. The other layer of these bricks around. And then a black 4x4 plate to cap that off. And now we get Moana's face. Printed tiles for the eyes. Nope, that's just a round black tile. That one is also not printed. Alright, where are you keeping the... There we go, there's one. And there's another. Okay, I'll try and straighten those up a little bit. Am I there? Hey, Whippy, welcome in. Yes, a unusual time for me to be on, but cheers for dropping by. Listening to some Kiwi metal at the moment. I figured I would build something on the last night of Build for Hope. Hope it's going well over in New Zealand. Is it? Is it already Wednesday for you? Yes, alien weaponry. Formed in Auckland. And then because this BrickHeadz set also has Merida in it, we've got a bunch of Scottish music as well. And Google tells me it's not quite Wednesday for you.
There's a thing! There's a thing on top of the thing!
The thing. What piece am I looking for next? I'm looking for a 2x2 square. Yeah, I'm a big fan of when metal bands do something that's not just you know, we're gonna sound like Metallica or we're just gonna sound like Iron Maiden. That, you know, bands like Orphan Land from Israel that have a lot of Middle Eastern influence in their songs, Alien Weaponry singing in Maori. Ooh, then we get 8 more of these little things, and we get to sort of, because they got this rounded edge, we can sort of rotate them. Today's been a write-off. Yeah, I went to work. I had to sleep in the afternoon. It's a short week for me because of Easter Monday. Yesterday was a public holiday. So I'm not going to complain about the short work week. All right, so that's a ring of those around. And then another 4x4 plate. I'm like, why doesn't this look right? Because I haven't put the face on yet. There we go. Interesting way to show this in the book is to, okay, we're going upside down to add the arms. What? Those go on here and here. Because now we're doing the grass skirt. Cool. Now it makes sense why we're building upside down. And we are going to push the button. Okay, why the button not work? Okay, we'll do that we'll do it the old fashioned. We'll do it that way. I have a button to push, but it wasn't linking to things. I don't know why. I'm getting an exclamation mark on my Stream Deck. And does this still work? Yes. Oh, nice. It's the it's just like claw piece plate with little teeth coming out. No worries. As Kara says, we shout out the friendos. Control of the sea. Ooh. Creating all the colors at night. There we go. So that's the edge of the grass skirt. What would they say? And while she's still upside down, we whack some legs on. There's a girl, there's a girl, there's a girl, there's a girl, and she's down by the river. And then flip. Yeah, I'll be at work tomorrow, so I probably won't get a chance to watch any of the train, and unless I get on in my lunch break, I probably won't get a chance until Sapiens is on. Go. What's that right? Interesting little parts that they use to try and get all this hair detail. There's a girl just down by the river. And what will you be building tomorrow, Whippy? Oh, we're doing this. I just saw the 2 times. Oh, okay. Ooh, some cars. Nice. Okay, there's one of those. And some more cheese slurps. Where are the cheese slurps? Yeah, I was doing some bricklinking last night, ready for my next parts order. So I did like a 1,500 part order and then a 2,400 piece order. I've got to do another one that's for the next sort of 4 album cover mosaics to do. But I'll probably wait till next payday now. Next week. And this time I am going through my own suppliers to try and reduce the amount of stuff I'm having to order. There are some parts I just don't have in enough quantity or the right colors. So these are both going there and there. And I realized I went through my past orders and I went through the mosaics I'd built and I realized I hadn't yet done Hotel California in plates. And I was like, oh no. I had to double check its design and then add all those parts into the list. And so the price went up yet again. And I was like, yeah, I'll wait till payday. All right, so that's one side of the head done. Oh, nope, not yet. Still a little bit here to cover the gap over the arm. Spoke too soon. And this is where the not printed little round tiles come in. Hide the mold marks. Gets there. That just covers the gap above the arm as well. Why does it always rain on me? Maybe because you live in Scotland? Just saying. Alright. Roll onto this side. Goes there. I haven't listened to Travis in years. Okay. I like that we've got a sequence of sub-steps, and at the end it's got the little blue lines going ta-da, as if we've achieved something. And it's just like, you've just finished that. Favorite shower songs? Why does it always rain on me? No. Wrong angle piece, that one. There's a lot of pieces in these sets, but there's a lot of little pieces to get all the hair detail. Did you get some chocolate for Easter, Whippy? More than usual? Past few years, my parents have taken to just getting like a block of chocolate for everyone rather than in egg form. So I get a block of Cadbury Turkish Delight chocolate. Yum. Ooh, Ferrero Rocher. Nice. And my niece also has a taste for Turkish Delight, so she also got a block of the Cadbury Turkish Delight. But it does mean that at family gatherings, when mixed chocolates get opened, there is now a fight for the Turkish Delight between me, my brother, and my niece, and probably my dad as well, to be honest. Who can? Oops, wrong window. Okay, we're going on the back. I followed some of that sentence. I understand that it's a tech thing. that's the limit these days of my technology. Speak. I did an IT-ish subject in high school that involved like programming and getting a computer program to tell a Lego Technic machine that held a pen like how to draw something. But that was decades ago. Oh, there's the round one. It's up against the edge of the tray. Almost didn't see it. That goes underneath. We're touching that underneath. Step 34. Flip this over. Add 2 corner plates. And then rotate back around. Chuck on 2 of those. A couple more of these rounded, I don't know what they're called. Probably a curved slope of some kind. They're just a little arch that's 2/3 tall. And then we get a couple more over here. That went flying.
You got like 3 feet of air that time.
Oh, right. That much landed next to 1 foot. Did some of it go flying off here? Did it all... Dark Lego on dark carpet. What could go wrong? No, it's not up here on the desk. Didn't land over there. No. Okay. Let's time to stand up and search the dark carpet for dark Lego. Oh, hang on. No. Moved my foot slightly and felt Lego. Success. As I bend over and reach it. There we go. Yeah, we got it back. Let's try this again. Put that on there. Ta-da. Not quite ta-da. There's 2 more of these slopes. The double width cheese slope, as I call it. And that goes down onto there. Very cool. Gets all the wavy curly hair, look. With the mix of the curved pieces and the cheese slopes, you get it's not all curves, it's not all bumpy, it's not all angles. That's well done. Okay. Then we get around the top. The clips are because she's got like flowers in her hair, isn't it? And here we go, 12 times. First, I'm going to crack this open, have some... And apparently share this with a heartthrob. Cheers, everyone. Buddy knows. Yeah, so it gets a 1x1 clip onto the 3-leaf plant piece, and then a little flower under there. And then they just clip all the way around. Thank you for welcoming me to my own stream. How's your Tuesday going? All right, that makes 9. Whippy. There's 10. And 11 makes 12, including the one already on Moana's head. Away. Baby, how can you walk away? Baby, how can you walk away? Baby, how can you walk away? Well, this is a place where you will find Lego. And we are also taking part in Build for Hope 2025. Second year running. Yeah, this little flower crown is quite cool. I angle those a little bit further apart if that works, or I could just rotate the plant piece a little bit. There we go. Sometimes you want to go. And yeah, I don't normally stream on a Tuesday night, but I figured I had this set that I picked up on clearance, and it's the last night of fundraising, so I thought, yeah, I'll jump on, build some Lego. There we go. That's I mean, the picture shows it sort of all upright, but I've kind of angled them out a bit more. I think that looks cool. I mean, we can jump ahead. We know that the BrickHeadz all have this base. There we go. Spare. This one is Moana. Moana and Merida. We do that.
This is a decent size. It's not all about the length. It's about the thickness as well.
So 410 pieces. across the two of them. And then this is like an oar, I'm guessing, that she's holding. Paddle. And goes onto there.
Nice legs. For a human.
Ah, I see. Gotcha. Yep. So legally, they couldn't use the name Moana in several European places. It's registered as a trademark company name. That would make sense. So there's a or oh, this apparently this bar goes the other way around, so that the little bar stop is down that end. I can't say I've ever. All right, there we go. And then she stands on the base. And there we go. There's BrickHead number 1 done. Yeah, the crown's nicely done. The mix of, like I said before, the mix of the curves and the triangle angles in the hair is very cool. Whole bunch of spares. And now time for it to join the spare tray. So these are the spares from pretty much everything I've built since October. It's just the Disney putting 2 in the one box. So there's also one with what's the other one that our stores here have on clearance at the moment? It's got Cruella de Vil and Maleficent in the same box. And they don't really have anything to do with each other either, other than they're both Disney villains. Right, so now it's time for bags 2. So much dark blue and orange. Love it.
Very cool.
Whoa. Oh, she just gets the normal size bow. She doesn't get a big long bow or anything. Okay. There we go. Is this for arrows? The little plant stalk in tan. That's going to be an arrow, isn't it? Just confirm the instructions. Yep. So that's the end of that one. And this is part 2. So whereabouts are you, Freelancer Prince? I can tell Europe from the use of Viana. And what time is it for you? It's just coming up on 10 p.m. for me. All right, and back to. Yes. 2 p.m. Okay, that way, so that these go here. No, I am in Australia. I'm on the east coast of Australia. It's 10 p.m. Tuesday. 8 hours in the future for you. Yeah, it's all good. Couple dark blue 1x4 plates. There we go. Another round brick in the middle. And a plain brick there. Another one of these. Yes, we are pretty much a long way from everywhere else. Printed piece there.
Welcome to the party, pal.
All right, there we go. So the little John McClane sound means it is 10 p.m. That'll come around every hour on the hour. And because we've been going for an hour, the Twitch will be running some ads soon. So I'm going to hit a be right back screen. Stretch your legs, grab a drink, grab a snack, grab some lunch. But we'll see you back here in about 3 minutes. And we'll continue on with the Merida BrickHeadz. Be right back. Welcome back. Let's carry on. Jump back to the instructions. All right, so then we get arms. 2x2 plates in dark blue. Thank you, Kara, for claiming first. Technically, you're like third.
Water to drink.
Water to drink, thank you. Just had some, but I'll have some more. Okay, there's some shiny gold pieces. Top of her sleeves.
I learned how to drink in the Navy, boys.
There's the hydrate, and cheers. And today's can, Kara,
let's show you around.
is share with a heartthrob.
This is the bucket where our pee freezes, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, pushing all the buttons. As Mrs. Mod does.
Very, very thick, very chunky, and they are packed to the brim.
And then we get the little tan clip piece for hands. Small, we do the ring of those bricks. Moana had turquoise bricks. This one gets red for the random internal color. And then we still get the pink for the brain. In there. Okay, this is interesting. So normally these would go around again in a, like they'd have one here, two here. But a slightly different configuration of where the studs are going compared to Moana. They've actually got all 16 studs facing out to the front instead of having 12 on each side. A layer of dark orange there. So yes, Project Hope is who we are raising funds for this month. The team has raised over $4,800 US across the Makers and Crafting and Brick Building team. Orange, and then there should be a tan plate up there. Okay. 3 corner plates that way, and then one in a different configuration. Okay. Moana started with the face, then we did the sides of the head and then the back. Here we're gonna, looks like we're gonna go possibly around the sides. So much orange. So much orange. And from the looks of it, just lots of circles and a few little angled curved slopes to give the hair shapes. there. And some dark orange as well. But how much of the dark orange will actually show through when we're finished? I don't know. Or is that just going to be a layer that kind of shows through at the end? It won't be much visible through the gaps. Another one up there. And yet another one. So many round plates. But it's definitely giving the impression of the curly hair. Those are cut at the wrong angle. We want this direction. They're from different little sub bags. That helps. So they're in different parts of the tray. And then still more 2x2 round plates. Layering up there. That goes on here. So this bit goes around the arm. It looks like we're doing the opposite side next. How much of this is just going to be a mirror image? If we go off the Moana build, it probably will be. Yep, so far, so mirror image. Single plate there. 5 2x2 rounds. Mountain range. Either break the mountain dead. Let's go, wanna go all the way to the horizon. And the ocean. I took a ride. I wouldn't go there without you. I am a mountain. I am the sea. Don't take that away from me. I'm a mountain. I am the sea. Don't take that away from me. I like the width you get out to the side here as well from just all that layering of curly hair. Till you're finished here. And then you'll find out where it all went wrong. I see. So that's the feet. So yeah, so where a BrickHeadz base would normally be kind of just below that line. They've done a full brick layer in there for the length of the dress. I am a mountain. I am the sea. Okay, so a little fez, a stud with a little hole in it, a round brick and a tile. And then we are putting a little stick twig piece in there. So that's the arrow in the quiver. And that clips onto the side here. That's clever. That's some clever little part usage. You and me. Alright, so we got hair going around the face. Hey, Hagar.
Why have you...
Why you only calling us when you got your dramas? One of these days we will
Pay you, slay you.
draw your last breath at the end of my glance. Your eternal torture is every Klingon dream. You know what I mean?
Good morning, I guess. Yes, Klingon singing is an acquired taste. How's it going, Hagar? Let's see if the button power works yet. No, why not? Is this being a... the... Shit, I think I might have to reset something on the stream deck. Update some link. Seeing episodes just wrong. Oh, the one from Star Trek is done incredibly well. I was skeptical, but yeah, it was... and it's got a studded plate here. I'm guessing because we're going to have hair attached over the front of her face. So yes, we're listening to Scottish music and Polynesian tunes while we build Moana and Merida. You disagree? I mean, that's fair. Like, it's not for everyone. Down. Bayverse Transformers and the Book of Boba Fett. Nice. Things are good. I figured since it was the last day of Build for Hope, I would jump on and build this this set that I picked up on clearance. I thought about just doing it as a offline build, just chilling out, but I thought, you know what? I might as well just go live as well. Whippy ducked in for a little bit before. Wolves of Winter. And there's some cool little techniques of like using all these little round plates, the 2x2s, lay it up, and the 1x1s, just to get the sort of curly hair look. And Moana using the curved 1x1 piece and G-slopes, and just sort of mixing and matching the triangles and circles to get the wavy hair. And yeah, we had a public holiday yesterday, so I'm already a third of the way done with the work week. When you work Monday to Thursday and Monday's a day off, it's a good week.
Nice legs. 4 human.
There we go. One eye tile. And another. You did. There's a couple. Okay, a couple more little quarter round tiles up here. There we go. And now we do the back of her hair. Magic day. And when I say a Polynesian and Scottish mix for the playlist, it's mostly Biffy Clyro and Alien Weaponry, and a few others, a few other acts, but that's mostly what it is. The stinging bell. Yeah, that's it there. Yeah, Millennium's done some really cool ones. Did you see the one Millennium did of me? Well, this is adapted from his design. I tweaked a few things based on what I had on hand. I didn't have red dome pieces. Had to raid the burger truck. And I don't have any 6x6 plates in my normal stash, so I've used one of these
cool
Mario bases. Yeah, that's that shirt. Because the sneaky guy that Millennium Akuma is went through one of my VODs, found this just chatting screen, screenshot it, and then designed this in studio. So how was your was that yesterday for you, the your studio work? Your digital mock circle? Yeah, it was earlier today, I think, my time for me, but I like bagpipes. And what's your current studio project? I was working on it last night and finished off one more album cover that I I'm going to keep a surprise until I actually build it. Okay, this feels a little fiddly so far. Oh, very cool. That fixing that. Yeah, so the actual weak point was actually up in here. That now has helped where that all attaches. This goes onto the back here. And yeah, you really don't see any of the dark orange that's in the you can see a little bit down in that gap there. I thought there'd be a little bit more of the two colors. Oh, is that the Creator 3-in-1 contest? I saw that and I haven't I was gonna give it a go and I just haven't got any progress done. Alright, so turn her around this way, and this L plate is going there. The 1x1 there. That, and then we'd spin her around. One of those goes there. Then miles to fall down at your door. Yeah, I know that feeling. Right, and why are you holding it? They've got it holding the bow in front of the arrow, which, okay. I'm going to clip it in that way. Are these all? Yep, these are all spares. So all we have to do now is chuck these down, and that's probably going to be it for the night. Go on there. Merida. I love the hair. The hair is awesome. On both of them. Both models. A whole heap of spares. Merida is from Brave. She's the Scottish princess. Voiced by Kelly MacDonald. And now I'm going to take some pictures of these. There we go. Repainted her garb and strung her bow. Ooh, nice. Right, well, that's pretty much it. I'll tilt these so you guys can see them. There we go. So, Moana has a... Oop. And she'll break off the... They do that. They break off the base. And then we've had flowers break off that crown. Oh no, fix the crown.
Nice legs.
Yeah, they're very nice builds. And these were...
4 human.
These were on clearance in our Kmart for $25. That includes tax. For the pair. Yeah, the ore's going to get in the way of... Yeah, that way, there we go. Which is... I'm going to do some quick Google maths here. So about $20 Canadian is the pre-tax price that I paid for both of these. To my left. Hey, Set to Build. Welcome in. G'day, g'day. We've just finished Moana and Merida while listening to a lot of Biffy Clyro and Maori metal. As one does. To the build, Hagar, it is the Tranquil Gardens. So I've rearranged these elements and I've knocked a tree over. A lot of the elements are movable. So I've rearranged them to put the shorter things at the front and the taller trees around here.
Very cool.
It's such a cool set. So I did this for the raid train across two streams. So some of the charity donations were names along the tiles around the outside. So yeah, such a cool build. Now I have to find somewhere to fit it. And last I checked, is oh, nice. That I think that's is that I did look earlier. The team has raised $4,856.37 this month. So that's awesome. And you're just coming in at the end, Set to Build. So I've finished the BrickHeadz, and now I was going to call it a night. It's 10:30 p.m. This was a short one, and we will be going across to Mike Moans, mini painter over in the UK, who is having a birthday stream. So we've rated Mike before. I think Kara's rating Mike as well tonight. But we'll go over there and say happy birthday. So cheers everyone for hanging out while I built the BrickHeadz. I'll see you probably Friday. Friday's another public holiday here in Australia for Anzac Day. But I will find some Lego to build. I will find a set to build, as it were. And we will see you Friday. So cheers for dropping into my not normal time.
Begin auto-destruct sequence. Authorization Picard 47 Alpha Tank.
And let me also just do a... So copy a happy birthday raid call. And we'll see you over at Mike's. Cheers everyone, and we'll see you Friday.